Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Are you a tiny house and van life tour addict like I am? I watch so many van life tours, it's ridiculous. But today, my friend Dave is in town and he brought his amazing tiny house on wheels, so we're gonna check it out. Let's go.
Hello.
Hey stranger, can I tour your van?
Sure, come on in.
So we're gonna start on the outside of the van. What kind of van is this?
This is a 2001 Pleasureway RD XL.
So how long have you had it?
I got it in 2018 in November, so it's coming up on a little over 2 years now.
Yeah.
So when I purchased it, I was searching for almost nearly a year. I've been looking at vans actually I was looking at tiny houses first. And then I started looking at vans because I realized if I get a tiny house, I need something to pull it. And where am I going to put a tiny house?
Right. You can't be as free as a nomad as you want to be. I mean, you can, but it's just a lot more work, right?
It's a lot more work.
Yeah.
There's a lot of regulations of where it's a mess. So I did all that research. I even went to a workshop, and I was like, one day when I get somewhere to put it, but right now that's not going to work. So I started looking at vans, and I searched across the whole United States for this actually van. There weren't a lot of them in production, and whenever they are available, people buy them. They fly in and buy them. Okay, so I have right behind here is a refrigerator. And it works on 3 different systems. AC, which is when I plug in to a campsite, it runs on regular electricity. When I'm running the generator, it's on DC, or also the battery, and then it also runs on propane.
Okay, cool.
So it has to exhaust out because it generates a lot of heat. Here I have, when I'm running the generator or plugged into a campsite, I have regular AC outlets here to plug in all kind of devices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice. Here is a hot water heater. So I got hot water when I'm taking a shower or washing dishes, real hot water. Yeah. This is my water intake. I have a 26-gallon tank underneath for regular water.
It's always surprising how much water people carry in their vans.
You really need to have the water. You go by so many days and then you're like figuring out where you're going to get water. You don't want to be like every other day, oh, where am I going to get water?
Especially, I guess, if you're at like a national park or somewhere out in the wilderness.
Yeah, when you're really out somewhere you need to. So here I also have 2 house batteries that'll run everything inside except for the plugs. I need to run the generator when I do that. Okay, cool. All right, so coming around here, this is the back of the house. The van came with fresh new tires when I bought it, so I got a nice spare tire here. Underneath here I have the generator that'll power everything inside the house, so I can run blender, actual heater, plug-in heater, my computer when I need to charge up. I got drills when I need to charge up my drills. I do all that. So earlier I was mentioning about water. So thinking ahead, I have 2 of these 6-gallon water jugs. So if I'm going for a long period of time and I don't know where my water source is coming, so I have these as backup. So here this is the propane tank. Okay. This will run my hot water heater, my heating unit here, my propane actual heater, and also the refrigerator, as I mentioned. And underneath here, I can plug in actual water, have a water line go right directly into the van.
That's cool, yeah.
Cable TV, scrap that. That's who does that anymore? I also have the electric power hookup that you normally would have at a campsite. Also can plug into a regular house outlet with a converter for that. Cool. Okay. Over here, I actually have an outdoor shower. I changed out this system so I can actually plug in the shower unit and run it off if I'm ever outside and need a shower. I haven't done that yet, but it's there, it's ready. And here is just the undercarriage storage where I keep my water.
It's your garage.
It's like one of my garages.
One of them, yeah.
So I have the sewer, wastewater tank, sewer hoses, which connect right here. This is a very vital part, making sure you have all the things you need for this, plus backups, because something's going to break. Yeah. That's always going to happen. And then my hoses and electrical stuff there. adventures begin. So usually when I come in, and if I gotta walk into the house, I take off my shoes because I don't like trekking my shoes through the space.
Yes.
And also, this is like a work area for me as well. I am also a vegan chef, so I have all my utensils and stuff you'll see in a moment. When I'm actually working, I'll show you after that in a second. I swivel this seat around. I have a table here set up. I actually have a full closet that I can change into all types of outfits whenever needed.
Nice. I could not imagine having a van without a closet. Like, I don't see how they do it.
There's certain things I just couldn't give up.
Yeah.
I had to have a bathroom. I looked at a lot of vans. I'm like, no,
Me too.
Gotta have a bathroom. I don't want to be worried about where I'm going to have to go to take care of my needs.
Nice.
So here, this is where my office is ready to do work, so I do some web development. And also to your left is my marker board.
Oh, cool.
For when I'm working on projects.
Can I show your intentions?
You can show my intentions. I do make it public.
Perfect. These skylights are nice too.
Yeah, it's a nice feature because when I'm standing places, I don't have to, I can close out my curtains and then I can still see outside.
Yeah.
So it's a big advantage.
So what's this?
So this is my stand-up desk.
Okay, that's cool.
So I got a plug here. So when I'm running off regular electricity, I can pop in there.
Okay.
Set up my computer. I can use my mouse. I like the height that my elbows, everything is even. There used to be a microwave here, and I don't really use microwaves.
Right.
It just didn't make any sense to take up a whole big box for something that's going to
nuking your food.
I just don't do that.
Right.
So, yeah, so it's really utilitarian, and it works for everything I need.
Yeah, that's great, because when I was in corporate America, you had the option to have a standing desk because sometimes it's just better for your back, you know?
It's so much better.
Yeah. I feel like I could actually do this. Like, this is, I don't feel super cramped in here, and I think it's also because of the way you organized it, you know? So.
I try to keep this halfway open.
Yeah.
And so that it does feel a little bit more roomy.
Yeah.
It is a tight space. I mean, you gotta figure it is a van. The other general vans, they don't have this same width. This is extended out 3 inches on both sides. So it gives you more.
Yeah.
Usually you got about that much of the regular vans.
Yeah.
The way they set them, it's like, ooh, that's just enough to get through. Welcome to my kitchen. This is my one of my most favorite part of the van. This is where I prepare all my meals. Added this unit here so that I can have just an extended arm space here. I got this actually cutting block here. This is my IKEA's nice special for my washing dishes. And this over here is where I do my cooking. It's a 2-burner stove and it actually works. And whenever I make full meals, I don't like do canned stuff and all that pre-made. No, I actually cook from scratch. So I like cooking on fire because I get more heat and more distribution of what I'm cooking. So it actually works pretty good. So here's where I wash my dishes. I got hot water, cold water. Over here is where I control my water pump, and it's full running water. And this is where I monitor my freshwater tank. So I'm just 2/3 full. These are my release tanks. So in about another day or two, I need to go to a dump station and let those go. This is my generator. This is producing my own electricity. This is really for when I'm totally off grid, which is kind of like what I'm doing right now. And it's my hot water heater. And of course, got to have a carbon monoxide detector to keep safe. I have a fire extinguisher right there.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a backup unit right here in my other utility closet there.
Okay, cool.
And here's my fridge.
Nice. It's big enough to get a couple meals in there, right?
Yeah, actually, I can get a whole week of fresh vegetables and stuff in there that I need to cook with. Yeah, cool. So it works out very well. You
want to show in your drawers at all?
Yeah, so I got my trash can, backup bags, cleaners, I have my utensils.
Lots of chopsticks.
I got chopsticks, yeah. I love Asian food. I love cooking Asian food.
Vegan Asian food, though, of course.
And these are just more utility items for more cooking. Everything here is related cooking, basically.
Yeah.
And down here is my, whenever I need to do any work on the van, I got backup lights, panels, drill, drill bits,
everything,
all kind of glues, all kind of things, because something will go wrong.
Yeah. Cool. So you got pantry here.
So I have a pantry that is super full.
Yeah.
I have enough food probably to last about 2 weeks in this van.
What kind of food do you keep in here?
I have dry goods. I have almond butter, peanut butter. I have quinoa, coffee, chai, tea. Cookware is here, plus cereal.
And then what's in the bottom drawer?
And here,
our cabinet,
is cleaning, household stuff, backup things I need. All the cleaning stuff I put down at the bottom, and towels. So this is a plug-in heater.
Oh, cool.
And then
that's like a mini of my portable heater in my house. It's really cute and small.
It's probably the same one. I don't know. Lasco is the brand.
I think so, yeah.
They all look the same.
Yeah.
They look like that. They're the same.
I'm glad that they come small enough. Is this just like your kitchen light?
Yeah, this is over-the-counter light.
Okay.
This actually has 2 modes.
Oh, cool. And then you don't have a vent fan, huh?
Actually, I do. Right here.
Oh, okay,
This
cool.
is exhaust fan sits right here. This has enough to pull through the windows from the back, bathroom, and everything. So I'm not doing any like heavy duty frying and stuff like that. If I had to do that, I'd go outside.
Yeah.
But I actually put this unit in. I swapped out the old one. The old one was 20-something years old, so it was falling apart. So I actually went up there and installed it, ordered it online. It was pretty easy. And it's got 4 settings, and it's got some good draw on it. I put a magnetic bar here I got from like Harbor Freight for like $4. I got this felt like material from IKEA, and I just covered all this, and it just very functional. So when I'm cooking or I need stuff, it's all magnetized, so I can just grab it real quick. And these are most of the things I use quite often. So I've got a notepad and all the other things here. And I did the same backing for here. So I'm going to put this treatment a few places throughout the van just to add some ambiance. Yeah. But all this other stuff is here already. And then it's my little shrine here.
Can I get some details on the shrine?
You can get it.
And what does it mean to you? Is there certain religion associated with it?
So I'm a practicing Buddhist.
Okay.
And so these are just images, not any specific thing to worship, but just a reminder of just keeping a calm presence, which is my natural way of being.
Yeah.
This was gifted to me by a friend and elder for balance. They got from a conference. And I was also given these. It's a prayer box with different crystals in those. And then another elder of mine gave me this when I first got the van out in New Mexico, Santa Fe.
Love it.
She sent, this is the angel that will travel with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And David has lived in Thailand for years, I would say, right?
Period of 4 years.
Yeah.
I love Thailand. It's such a beautiful space. It fits my soul, basically.
Yeah. And they have the most amazing Buddhist temples there, right?
Oh, the temples. I mean, I was living in Chiang Mai, and there's over 300 temples there. And it was just a wonder to go. If you haven't been to Thailand, and when you can go, I highly recommend you going. And maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah.
So we actually have a propane leak detector here. The reason why it's down at the bottom because propane is heavier than normal gas. So if it's falling below and something leaking down here, this would sound off. Right over here is like is the main breakers for all the different components in the van. So I can shut off different things if I ever have to work on it.
So we have a nice mirror right here. Not full, but pretty much half.
But it's
good enough.
Half, right? It's half to see down to the waist.
Okay, cool. And then the bathroom.
So this is called a wet bath. Basically, here's the shower. I changed out the shower head. I needed something more like a home shower than what they had. Little teasing shower, I called it. I got a medicine cabinet.
Oh yeah, cool.
And it's got all kinds of I got more essential oils in there than I actually have like anything else. But that's medicine for me.
It is plant medicine.
It's really necessary.
The original medicine.
And this was all the way it was. I'm probably going to eventually shift out things, and I put a new shower curtain in there.
Oh, cool.
But it's got everything in the miniaturized version. There's the toilet. There's the flushing toilet. Have the sink, and this is where the pleasures of taking care of your personal needs happen.
So how is it? I always wonder when there's a wet bath like this. It's like your toilet's often wet, right? But does that not bother you?
So here's the deal. It's I would just do this, right? Yeah. So it's a process, but here I can stand up so I'm not hitting my head. You're showering like this, right? Yeah. And you're doing a Navy shower, so you take off your shower, you wet down.
Oh, okay.
Those well water left. I have an actual sponge I soap up, take care of everything.
Yeah.
And then I rinse off. So when I leave out, I have these hand towels, these working towels here. I have a squeegee that's right behind me. I come behind here.
Oh, cool.
I do like this, do that. I have a process. I do this first.
Yeah.
I do that first. I do down the walls. I do here.
Oh, wow.
And I go there. And as I'm coming out, I'll wipe this off. I have my spray cleaner. I'm cleaning as I'm literally coming out of the shower, and then I grab my towel, and then I'm done.
Yeah, that's so smart. See, I've wondered this. I've watched so many van tours, and I always wonder, like, oh my gosh, the bathrooms are wet all the time. But yes, the squeegee will save your life.
The squeegee, a $2 squeegee will change your life.
Yeah. Okay.
I squeegee everything out. That also keeps any mold or any buildup, because keeping it wet is a problem. Yeah. You're going to get mildew. So I spray and wipe down every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So one time I did a short van tour for my niece, and she said, well, Uncle David, where do you sleep? Because she couldn't see it. So I was like, ta-da! She's like, oh, wow, you actually have a bed. I'm like, yeah.
There's a whole bed in this thing.
So there's actually a queen size bed. I actually, it's on top of the couch setting. Well, it was on the couch setting, and you can flip it up like a couch, but I keep it in the bed setting, because flipping up and down just, I didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So I wanted it as comfortable as possible. So this is all mattress underneath here from IKEA.
Okay.
It's a foam mattress, and it's really comfy. And then all this other stuff I got, actually all this is from IKEA. So they have some really great blankets and stuff.
So nice curtains. What's it look like when you open that curtain? Ah, nice. Welcome to the outdoors.
Welcome to the outdoors. This is really helpful, or really great, when you are in nature.
Yeah.
And right now I have these blacked out just so that it doesn't get too hot back here. But I just put these reflectors in there. I actually have a window there for air intake. This is my quick version of my opening up the windows. So one thing I liked about the Pleasureway design is that they actually put ample storage throughout here. I got my books, some of my language books are here. I got actually got aprons for whenever I'm cooking up an event. Electronics and all types of things I can slide in there for my office. And then over here I got another one for more utility. Got my music flutes here.
You want to give us a flute serenade?
Sure, we'll do a little flute serenade in just a moment. Cool. Yeah, so it's got ample storage, and then it's like right underneath there's like enough to get more of these bins in there. So I have like things I need. I have basically almost like a store inside here.
Yeah.
I got all the little things that I would need for the bathroom, for cleaning, for even toothbrushes. I keep backups, because running back and forth to the store doesn't make sense. Just get what you need and have it available, and then if you run out, then replenish it.
Yeah. So what kind of storage do you have under the bed?
All right, so basically, you see this is the same as the curtains. This is a part of the curtain set. So I have just like bins and things that I have underneath here for utilities, first aid kit. You'd be surprised what I got underneath. It's a cooking portable gas stove.
Your magic box of tricks under
I got all kinds of things. Like, wait a minute, what else has you got underneath there? And these are like, this is my bathroom setup. Actually, all kinds of utilities, things for personal care, and healing stuff. Actually, products from Thailand.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Facial creams and all kinds of things that keep my memories of Thailand going. So this is actually like a little dresser bureau. So I have ample space for utilities. This is all the things that my backup, my book about the vehicle and stuff like that. And as I get things done, so these are
kind of like a little study desk.
It's like a little study desk.
But actually, it used to be what was in here before.
There was a big old TV here.
Oh, okay.
It's like a I don't know, 19-inch TV or whatever could fit in there, and it was a tube TV, so it was back in the day kind of thing. It actually had a VCR in there. I took that out. Had an old coffee maker. I took all this out, and my game plan is to actually make this more useful. To take all this out, make this a shelf with a little area with a light underneath, and actually change out the countertop so that it's more functional. I actually have an idea that I may make the table fold out like this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So you can sit here and use like a bedside read.
Yeah, breakfast in bed.
Breakfast in bed, yeah, exactly. This is my thermostat for whenever I'm running the heater, for the propane heater. And these are the controls for the bed and sofa.
Cool. What do you mean the controls for the bed? This is an electric bed?
It's electric.
Tempur-Pedic or something?
So actually, it's to make the bed slide into the couch mode.
Oh, that's cool. So you didn't even have to manually do it yourself.
No. It's actually electric. And it just didn't make sense to me flipping back and forth.
Yeah.
I keep it in sleep mode all the time.
Yeah, I would do that too. I'm too lazy to be doing all that work.
It's like I want an actual proper mattress on here, and it just didn't work.
Okay. So that's if you don't have a mattress. It's more like just for pads or something. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay, and above your head is the actual air conditioning unit.
Oh, cool.
And it's very functional.
It's a good place to have it, yeah.
Very hot days.
So why'd you get started doing van life?
I think the biggest thing was for me, for a long time I've had family members that own vans, like custom vans.
Oh, cool.
And I've always been intrigued by them. Mm-hmm. And then I have one cousin that actually had a VW van, and he hooked that up so nice. And I was like, oh, maybe one day I'll have one. So that's where it first started for me. It's way before van life, the hashtag began.
Yeah.
And then after living in Thailand, actually, I'm a minimalist. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that helped me to understand more about being that way was to go into a smaller space, to really consolidate my goods, my things, the things I own. Mm-hmm. So it was just a natural progression. The biggest push was when I came back from Thailand and I was looking at rent, and I was like, damn, rent is so crazy high. Right. I was in Philadelphia. I was like, these little rooms for this much money, are you crazy? Right. And I was like, you know what? This will be a great opportunity for me to jump on the passion and the things that I love to do.
Yeah. And what are those things?
So being a digital nomad and world traveler, one of the things I have a great passion for is I love packing up a bag and going to the next place. Mm-hmm. And so that really fueled my energy for being in the van life, because that's like an everyday occurrence. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm a vegan chef, so it actually gives me the opportunity to focus on meal planning and actually creating new dishes. And I get to visit friends and serve them great food, and they love when I show up. Yeah. So one of the things I'm probably a glutton for punishment is I love the challenges that come with the van life. Something's going to break, and I'm confident I'm going to be able to fix it or figure out how to get it to where I need to get it to next. Get it to a mechanic if I need to. But it kind of falls in line with my Buddhist practice. Mm-hmm. Most of the development that we have in this world comes through challenges, and when you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, the greatest aspect of who you are actually gets to show up. So that's one thing that I find, that it's whether I'm going to park or making sure that I got enough water. I pre-calculate where I'm going to make my dumping stations, and sometimes I go there and the thing's not working. Then I have to figure out, okay, that means I got to drive some more. Mm-hmm. And it really helps me to be patient and flexible. So I created a way of living called the flow. It's really understanding how things are connected. It came from a way of being that I've trained in from some years ago, and I decided that I'm going to make this my way of life, that I can flow through many situations, harmonize with as many aspects of life as I can, and I accept when challenges come up. Life is full of ups and downs, and so we just got to figure out how to flow around the rocks and the obstacles.
So one thing David and I both love to do is to find the best vegan restaurants in the cities that we travel to. And I live here, but I knew nothing about this vegan sushi restaurant here in Houston, Texas. Chef Kenny's Vegan Sushi. And you have what? What is that?
This is the vegan orange chicken.
That looks like some real chicken though.
It looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah, and then I have the sexy roll here. It does look pretty sexy.
Yeah.
That salmon nigiri?
And
okay, enjoy. I
got the salmon nigiri. And
that's a nice presentation.
This one is jackfruit roll. So we're about to chow down on some vegan food. Next time, Mr. Chef David will have to cook for us, right?
It's about to go down.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching. You can follow David's journey on Instagram at Agent Bay. Definitely give this video a good thumbs up and a comment letting us know what you think about the van life, and feel free to subscribe. This is not a van life channel, however, this is a vegan channel and I share lots of vegan tips and tricks and natural wellness tips. So subscribe if you're into that content, and I'll see you guys soon.